You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Season 3. Chill! Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG, and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this is a new episode of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Hope all is well. And on this episode, it's just me. No special guests on this episode. I feel like this is one of those episodes where I need to vent, And basically, what I will be talking about this episode, we'll be talking about my health. As y'all know, I deal with acid reflux and stuff. I'll basically give you an update on that. And also, everything that's going on, the injustice in America and stuff like that. Let's just think about this as this is America Part 2, with just me. So, y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, enjoy this first song.
This is Nana Powell
and Tawana Pyle,
and you are now listening to
Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Chill!
This is Pam Dialal, and you're now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So, at this time, here's part one of two segments that I'm going to do for this episode. And I'm going to start off with, what's going on with me? How am I doing in my health and stuff like that? Well, I have to rewind it a little bit, It's during the peak of the pandemic, I was dealing with stroke pains and stuff like that. And I got nervous to the point that I thought it was COVID. Thank God it wasn't. But during that midst, I ended up getting an anxiety attack that turned into a panic attack. And, you know, as weeks goes on, everything went away. But then throat pain came back. And then we went to congestion. It turned out to be postnatal drip that led to acid reflux. And then that's where we left off. And I told you when I talk about the pandemic episode and stuff like that. So here's what's been going on now. During the couple of weeks, you know, I had to get an allergy test, you know, to see if I had allergies. And it turns out I do have allergies. You know, I'm allergic to dust mites, pollen, and oddly enough, cats and dog. That I don't know how I'm allergic to cats and dog, because I had a dog in the past, but I got this much to develop in the future. I did got an update on my doctor saying that that these are not long-term allergies, but it will get bad during the spring and the fall. But you know, I've been working on that and stuff like that. So I've been good with that. Also, as for the acid reflux, you know, I've been on and off, you know, cause I've been on medication for it called a PPI, which, you know, I did a lot of research in it, and it heard it's not healthy. So I tried myself to get off of it and try to work on the natural thing. And, you know, working on natural went kind of wrong. Cause now I did with something else where I gotta go to the doctor for, hopefully soon. So I kind of did a reboot, and now I'm doing the whole natural thing again. And so far, no reflect for this whole week. So this new thing I'm doing is working so far, and yeah, and I didn't want to need y'all all to continue to pray for me, you know, keep me in my prayers so I could get full recovery. I didn't think about that COVID, so I'm happy about that. But also, I do want to talk about one thing, because I've been doing a lot of research, and a lot of people say, you can't do no research, you just gonna drive you so crazy. Knowing me, I had to do research on what's been going on with me and stuff like that. So everybody probably wondering, how did I get acid reflux in the first place? Well, at first I was trying to figure that out. Well, I thought it was allergies and stuff like that, but I think all this happened when I had my first anxiety attack back in March. Because I did research, and it said that anxiety is connected to acid reflux. And I did a lot of research in it, and I was like, oh man, dang. So what I've been doing now is basically eating a lot more healthier, because everybody that know me know that I used to eat a lot of bad stuff, you know, a lot of fat and stuff like that. So I had to cut down on that. You know, alcohol is out the picture, because I haven't been drinking since March, and I'm pretty much alcohol free since then, so that's out the picture about it. And everybody that know me know that I used to drink OD a lot, you know, Blue Island every weekend and stuff like that. But what I did learn during this pandemic, that you gotta take care of yourself, whether you got COVID or not. Take care of yourself. Don't wait until something happens to take care of yourself. Always be aware of your body, because you know your body's important, and stuff like that, and also, you know, dealing with anxiety had not been easy at all. You know, it's been scary actually, you know, because you worry constantly, and everybody think it's only your head, but really not. You know, I know in the past I dealt with a coworker who's my best friend to this day that had been dealing with anxiety, and at first I didn't think nothing of it until I see her, you know, actually had a panic attack right in front of my anxiety attack right in front of my face. And you know what I did was I calmed her down and stuff like that, and I did the best I could to be there for her. But you know, knowing that and actually going through it, honestly, I would not wish that on nobody, because it's a terrible feeling. And of course, I did had it in March. I haven't had an anxiety attack or a panic attack in a long time, but the anxiety's still there. It came back around the time my best friend's sister passed away. and it just came out of nowhere. And ever since then, it just came out and came back. Body's tensed up again, getting chest pain. I haven't had shortness of breath because of it. I haven't had my heart been racing every here and there, but not that much. But it's more of the muscle tensed up part. That the only real anxiety symptom that I have. I haven't really get shakes like that anymore. But I just want to say this, that this pandemic really messed all of us up, physically and emotionally. And what we have to do is just continue to pray and just be there for each other, check on everybody, check on your family, your friends. Of course, stay healthy as well, cover your face with the mask, wash your hands, stuff like that. Just gotta stay healthy. And everybody that's saying that this virus is a joke, is a hoax, nah, it's not, y'all. You gotta be aware of everything and social distance and all that. So, like I said, everybody that dealing with anxiety, we will be fine. Just stay positive. Try to not think about it. Just pray, because God will make a way. And what I've been doing is, I've been doing more research on anxiety, stuff like that. I've been reading more Bible verses on anxiety, and it's been working. And also, when your muscle tense up, I've been taking a lot of shower with hot water and warm water, and that helped me a lot with tensing the anxiety. Of course, eat healthy as well, because it's also a part of what you eat as well that help cause the body to tense up. So you got to eat a lot more healthy stuff. I heard bananas help a lot with anxiety. A lot of vegetable stuff, avocado, stuff like that. Just water definitely help with anxiety. So also stay off social media. Don't watch the news, because that will just help make it even worse. And I just want to say, thank y'all for tuning into this first part of the 2-part segment, and we're gonna take a little short break, and I'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Rosie, the Haitian Mama, the host of Mama Life Podcast, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.
Okay, we are back, y'all. We are back. So, here's the second part of the segment. And what am I going to talk about? We're going to talk about the pandemic as a whole, and we're going to talk about the injustice in America. Basically, when I said in the beginning of the episode, this is America Part 2. So, let's start with the pandemic. Yes, we are doing the pandemic. I don't know why everybody act like we not, even though New York is on phase, we just got on phase 3, but still, we still gotta be social distanced and wear masks, wash our hands, and be safe. We don't wanna go back where we once was in March, where we had the highest case ever in the highest of the United States, and now we got one of the lowest. And we don't want to go back. We don't want to go back. We should continue to go forward, And because I know for me, I try my best not to go out with large groups. Even though I've been out 3 times so far. Large group, one for helping the community, another one for my bro sister funeral, and another time when I was with a lady friend this past weekend. But and I'm there, I'm there out there, with her and stuff like that. And I see a lot of people, we there in Brooklyn Bridge Park, 4th of July to where meaning and the team used to call it. And at first it was packed. Like, okay, good, so we good. So it was packed, we all social distancing and stuff like that. But as time went on, it started getting packed, and I was like, nah, we gotta go, because my anxiety started to act up. Her anxiety started to act up, so we like, you know what, nah, we gotta go, because, yeah, and then people wasn't wearing masks and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, nah, we gotta go, and, stuff like that. And now we hearing new news now that, that apparently COVID is airborne now, apparently. More than 6 feet. I need close to 9 to 8 feet. So if you don't wear a mask and you're close to somebody with who got COVID, you are likely to catch it. And I'm like, oh boy, this is too much. And stuff like that. On top of that, 19 states right now is pretty much we back on COVID, and if y'all leave NYC to go to those states, y'all come back, y'all gotta stay quarantined for 14 days, y'all. Stay quarantined for 14 days. We gotta make sure we don't spread this again. And remind you, everybody keeps saying this is the second wave. No, it's not. This is due to the first wave. The second wave will be most likely when all of it is gone and it come back. And that's likely, apparently, by winter time, around flu season, is when the second wave is likely to happen. So, like I said, concerning COVID and stuff like that, we just gotta be mindful, social distance, wash our hands, wear a mask, stay healthy. If you're in high risk, stay home. If you're sick, stay home. That is trying to get things back to the way it was, even though we know that normal is not gonna happen, stuff like that. Phase 4 is, I think, in a couple of weeks in New York. As of now, we don't even know when malls is opening. Movies, theaters, gyms, the clubs and stuff. We don't know when those are opening back up. We may be out of that for a long while. So, let's just pray for the United States and let's just make sure we good. So the next thing I want to talk about is, the injustice in America, the racism and stuff like that. And I know when I listen to y'all heard This Is America episode, this was a really hard topic to talk about. I try my best to talk about it the best way that I can. And, I just feel like we do need justice, with the police, killing, the black community. We do need revolution. We do need people that have that. We do need to get the people who killed Breonna Taylor. Y'all need to arrest those people, for real. Cause they literally out there running free. I'm mad that nobody's doing nothing about that, and stuff like that. And then one thing that bothered me is we all saying that Black Lives Matter when it comes to the cops, but what about Black Lives Matter when it comes to our own kind? Cause I heard this whole weekend period, there's been a lot of shooting. There's been one video I seen where a guy got killed while walking with his daughter in the Bronx out of nowhere in plain daylight, and another person too getting killed. So I feel like as a black community, we gotta do better. We gotta start killing each other. Before we talk about Black Lives Matter with the police, we gotta start with us and saying Black Lives Matter when it comes to each other. Stop the violence, stop the gun violence. We gotta stop it, for real. Cause if we don't stop it, then we just go back to where we was, and nothing's gonna change. And start with action, and we just gotta try to do something. Like I said, instead of talk about the police killing us, we gotta talk about us killing us. That's cause if that don't stop, then the police go feel like it's okay to do it. So we just gotta do better. And on top of it, we do got this project. Also, y'all, in November, please vote, y'all. Please vote. We cannot let Trump back into office. In November, we have to vote, y'all. We don't care. I know everybody is saying, "Oh, voting ain't gonna do much." Yes, it would. Voting would do a lot if y'all vote for the right person. I mean, Joe Biden ain't no better, but I'd rather Joe Biden than Trump. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just me. So I feel like if y'all want real change or some kind of change, I guess, let's get this man out of office, y'all. Y'all already see how he handling COVID. Y'all already see how he handling the Black Lives Matter and the protesting and stuff like that. If that don't open your eyes on what he's doing, then what are we doing? Like, we can't be blinded by what's going on. We gotta step up and change what's going on. Like, we gotta step up and change it, y'all. Cause only we could do it. Only way things can change is if we do it. And if we don't do it, then things not gonna change. So I feel like we have to change, y'all. We gotta change our mindset, put the pride to the side, and change. We gotta take what ours back. You know, not only as a black community, but as a community as a whole. You know, and we gotta get this man out of office. You know, but I just want to say thank y'all for tuning into the new episode, and you know, we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Now, I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, and this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spinoff Series Thursdays. And Spinoff Series Thursday is the new home for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast Spinoff Series that brought to you shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast, The Old School Show, and Date Night Talk Podcast. And A Conversation About Music Podcast is a music spin-off series where we talk about anything music, from the current music scene and the old school music scene, where we interview many guests that's in the music industry and artists about their music journey. We have a segment game called The Face Off, which is a versus inspired game. And we have roundtable discussion about variety of music topics. And y'all can check out A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Every first Thursday at 12 a.m. Now, the Old School Show that featured myself and the star Roddy Rod is a show where we discuss anything old school, from music, TV shows, movies, and many more. We also bring in guests to join in on the old school conversation. Y'all can check out the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. Every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And last but not least, we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B, where we talk about anything relationship related topics like love, dating, relationships, cheating, the good and the bad, and many more. And y'all can check out this spin-off series, Date Night Talk Podcast, every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. So look out for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Spin-off Series Thursday, A Conversation About Music Podcast, every first Thursday. The Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Rod every fourth Thursdays, and Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays. And y'all can check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays for the main series and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays. And thank y'all for checking out this commercial break. And now back to your regularly scheduled program. True! I just want to take the time to thank everybody for tuning into the new episode. And I just realized I don't have no guest this episode, so I can't really say shout out to y'all. But if y'all want to be a guest of my show, y'all could DM me Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman GENTLEMAN. If y'all want to be a guest on if you want to interview your artists, if you're a podcast host, if you're an actor, if you're an author, if you're an entrepreneur, or you want to do something that you got to start a business that you want to build up, or something that you do for the community, you can hit me up. Or if you ladies, if you are single or taken and want to talk about your love life or anything relationship related, you could be on the date night talk segment of my show, and stuff like that. Also, tune in to the Premier Boy podcast with myself, Mr. Emerson, the DJ Retro. All new, each and every Friday on new episodes. We haven't been on in a while, but look out for new episode coming soon. And also when we open back up, look out for my Team YPG at these spots going forward. Once we open back up, catch it each and every Friday. Say Premiere at the Door. Taj each and every Saturday. Say Premiere at the Door. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning into the new episode and have a good night.
My name is Brianna Lightfoot Smith, and you're listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast.